drive down to, I guess, Sporting Goods. I'll probably stop by the dispensary because the guys there have been real good to me, and I don't know how long I'm going to be in town or even alive. So I'll have to deal with that when it comes. As far as my paranoia, no, it is hypervigilance. I'm afraid of things happening that have happened repeatedly. For a man to be traumatized, well, we're supposed to hide it, aren't we? The problem I've had is not having somebody to go in with me and not having a place to do it. If I have a place to do it, I don't have anyone to go in with me. If I have someone to go in with me, I don't have a place to do it. Meanwhile, I'm constantly on the move trying to find some place where I can get this stuff done without getting victimized for it. Somewhere other than the Fred Meyers. They get to victimize me because I have nothing. And you guys just don't get it. You keep telling me to do it myself or making me do it myself. It's not a matter of hatred that I speak up. It's a matter of pain. It's a matter of fear. It is not wrong of me to be afraid. I have every right to be given the circumstances. These people going out of their way not to look at the reason that I'm going through this is really sad. It's resulted in my loved ones resulting in their deaths, and I'm supposed to, say thank you? Thank you for sending me to another place I've already been. Now, Danelle Boggs, she wants me to talk to a physician's assistant, and I'm fine with that. But I'm going to have to go in tomorrow in person and do something with that. It's got to be done in person. I can't show them evidence across the computer stuff unless I have the computers there to show them. If I send it to them, well, I need information to be able to send it to them, and even then, I've got no assurances that they'll do anything with it. I have no assurances that they'll look at it. I have no assurances that they'll do anything other than make excuses, which has been my experience in the past. Now, like I said with the Scudders many times, the hunting, I can understand the hunting. I can understand the needing to feed your family. But also, when something like this is happening to somebody, someone needs to do something quickly. And a lot of people don't get that. They don't have that sense of urgency if you're not family. And then eventually it's the, well, I thought somebody else was going to do it. Or the, well, It's not a matter of hatred or animosity. It's a matter of pain. It's a matter of people not understanding that I don't have a family that cares. They wanted to push help on me that wasn't help, and even though I explained to them how unuseful it was, I got treated like I was a piece of shit for being honest about it. Moral of the story, don't tell the truth? I guess so. Now, with this pile of stuff that I have, it's unsafe for me to even drive my vehicle. Fuck it. Well, one way I can make sure of that, I could go into that place tomorrow morning and then try to meet up with you after going there and seeing if that Dove Rainbow lady is even there. Because the building that it shows me they're sending me to is the same one that Janelle works in. So I don't know if you're able to maybe go in there with me in the morning. Um, God, I got to get this police stuff done, but also they want me to do the mental health thing, or they pretend I'm not trying. So with the mental health stuff, it's kind of the same thing. If nobody goes in there and helps to explain I'm telling the truth about this stuff, it's going to be more of the same, getting talked over, being told it's somebody else's job. I need to call somebody else. This is the 11th or 12th health provider I've had to speak to in this town. So I wasn't sure if you were up with that, but I figured I'd ask.
I could. Kara does all my stuff.
Yeah, that's one of the things too, is that Kara doesn't have much time because she's got all your stuff, and that was one of the issues with that. That part she did perfect on. That's something that I still, she did great. It's the matter of she didn't understand quite, she doesn't understand what Jared understands now. You know, him getting to look at some of that stuff and realizing that, yeah, these people actually exist. I did actually speak out. I was actually at these places. The places I said are closed down are closed down. Like, I've got proof that I spoke up. I've got proof that they're closed down. I got proof of the arrests, and I got to show him a lot of that stuff. So I mean, it's, you know, I'm not a bullshitter. I get scared, and my communication skills suck.
Yeah.
The more scared I am, the more they suck, and the cops prey on that. The people at the mental health place, they're nice, but they do literally the same thing my predators do. My predators go, "You better leave town, or we're gonna this, we're gonna that." But the mental health worker does it nicely. She says, "Have you thought about moving elsewhere?"
I didn't even get that.
Well, you're a local.
I scared the psychiatrist so bad that she took me out to Karen and said, he's all yours.
See, that's what I'd have done with you too, but I need you. And that's what sucks, is that I don't want to be needy. I don't want to be gimpy. I don't want to be disabled. I don't want to ask anybody for help. I want to wipe my own ass and cook my own motherfucking bacon and not have to listen to somebody tell me that that's not kosher.
Yeah.
But I figured I'd ask about that. I don't know what kind of a mood Kara's going to be in, or if she'd be willing to come in with us or anything like that.
Well, she has to drive me to her office tomorrow. I'm not driving this piece. This thing eats up the gas.
Can I give you some money for gas?
I'm good.
All right. Well, this thing's real great on gas. The biggest issue I have is it's not great on gas in town or loaded down. I'll probably try to unload some more of it because it's a lowrider.
I noticed that. Those back tires are actually up in.
Yeah. Well, it's still light out. I could probably move some of it tonight before it gets dark. So I might go do that. But I might go over to. I don't want to go to Safeway because I really need to. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Jared gave me a bunch of candy, but you know, only so much you can live on candy, especially when I already bought myself a bunch of sweets. I tried to explain to that guy who's like, "Well, you're here every day." I was like, "Well, I'm a customer here every day. I don't get to store a whole bunch of food. I don't get to, put a bunch of stuff in my fridge." I eventually just started being a dick to him back. I mean, as nice as I could given the situation, but there's only so much I can listen to somebody treat me like shit over somebody else treating me like shit.
Yeah.
Plus, now that I'm 86 from there, if anything happens to any of them idiots down there that want to play victim, well, I want to make sure I'm as far away from them as possible. Was it that Schwartz guy? No, it wasn't. Every time somebody pretends like I'd hurt them, I drive as far away from them as possible.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. It used to, but after what happened to Natalie, yeah, ain't no happening. All right, thank you, Jason.
I'm going to call the wife to see if she's already at the birthday party.
All right.
I'm exhausted.
Me too, and you did more work than I did.
I unloaded the trailer with all the brush in it, then came and loaded you up, then unloaded it, then got it up there. I just been going.
Well, you should be getting paid for it. That's the thing. The state should have picked up the tab on all this crap too. Like this is just me running around circles. The state's still picking up the tab. Everybody in Tillamook is still paying for the cops to do this stuff. They're just not doing the right stuff.
Yeah,
So I guess they're never going to work for NASA.
that's for sure.
Yeah, be safe. Oh, it's over the halfway point. I guess I'm going to have to shut off on the car. Oh, fuck it. I can make it safely. I think I'm going to go to the post office, although I didn't get any notifications of mail. I had some mail last time, didn't I? No notifications. We'll see how this works out. Oh, fuck. That worked out well, didn't it? Oh. Yeah, I do double check everything. There's a lot of people like Kara Johnson Miles who she was pretending that she was an autism advocate. There's a couple other people who claimed that they were from clinics. Turned out that one of the clinics didn't even exist. And the other clinic didn't have anybody like that even worked there. So I was like, I don't even know what the hell's going on here. I know that I called the places. I know that I was told what the places are supposed to do. Go ahead. Oh, that was almost scary. I let that youngin' know he could go first. That didn't mean pull out in front of traffic. Well, that didn't grab right. There's a lot of weight in the back. When they do give you legal advice, it's always discouraging, isn't it? Like they're not supposed to give you legal advice, right? And then they tell you it's going to take an act of God. Well, that's legal advice, isn't it? I need to take my predators to court. But I was locked up and illegally prevented from going to court. The people I was trying to get protection orders against were able to prevent me from getting protection orders against them. By doing what? By playing victim and by, of course, cops playing retarded. And of course, the safety issues that I'm having to encounter, they're very real. But, of course, without the witnesses going in with me, I get treated like it's a figment of my imagination. Now, Scott Scudder and Jason Scudder and Kara Scudder and a lot of other people are, in fact, witnesses to the situations. And if they don't come forward, then I get treated like I'm a nut job. And that's what everybody else didn't get either. A lot of people are like, well, it don't make any difference. It does make a difference. Nobody should have to go through this. Anyway, I'm on my way to Safeway, I guess, and then down to Tillamook Sporting Goods, I guess. I'm I'm driving by the Masonic building, which is where Change is. That's about the closest I get to the Illuminati or Masonic rites or any of that. I'm not into all that alien conspiracy tinfoil hat bullshit. I did not have the right of way, but that person was being nice. Anyway, we all know that there's connection issues here at the Safeway. Also, we haven't gotten to give the information that we need to give to the police about, well, I've tried to. Have they talked to any of these people? I mean, I've talked to, what, 8 witnesses that I for surely went back and checked to make sure I told the cops about. How many of those witnesses did the police talk to? None. Not a single one of them. They were too busy talking over me and just not writing anything down. And that's just not okay. Now these cops, you know, as far as pressing charges go, the state is supposed to have pressed charges already. What I'd like is a public apology to the people of Tillamook for the improper conduct of these officers, for the safety situations that have arisen from them cops not wanting to do their jobs. It wasn't just the situation with Molly, or the situation with Farnsworth, or this most recent situation. It's the fact that I shouldn't have to depend on any of these people. I'm supposed to go to the cops, but I can't trust the cops. So I need a friend or family member because, well, cops tend to blow off disabled people. Anyway, hopefully my car will cool down long inside. Hopefully I didn't leave my cane somewhere. I did. I did. I left my cane somewhere. I have another one in here, I think. I like that one because it worked pretty good. Yeah. I'll miss it well. Oh, I found it. I did found it. Good, I do have it. I should have brought a spare one though. That's something that I've noticed. I do have 3 of them. Like I said, I was thinking about going to a place called the Slags, but the lady I was going to see there is currently missing. So now I gotta, well, Ariana's missing in Colorado, and Mohawk Girl is what she goes by in Slab City. Her real name is Whalen. Whalen. There's also David and Katie Saltzman still missing here. They were going to help me too. Matter of fact, I've got a pink iPad that they gave me, and they were so apologetic about it too. Like, I just... Oh my God. So let's hope here at the Safeway that I'm not considered an almighty sinner. Well, just so they know I am a sinner. So are you. Get over it. I love that. Arr. I'm glad these people exist. I'm just frustrated that they don't understand the gravity of the situation. The further we go along, the more people realize the gravity of the situation. I need some deli and some bread. It's too fast. Worried about running into more people that are predatory towards me. Just live in this area, so that's nice. Walking all the way down to the Myers area gives me something those people want to do. Oh my God. Pretty. White bread made with veggies. I'll try it.
That's what I love the most.
Welcome. If you have your code card, please scan it now. Scan items one at a time. 469. If you have your code card, please scan it now. 99 cents. 99 cents.
Oh, that's the right one.
Your card has been accepted.
I think that's right.
If you, how many store-provided bags did you use today?
Oh well. Yes, ma'am. I'd like a tall cup of coffee and a dry cup. Almost right about the mandated training.
All right, can I get the name?
Shawn.
All right, and how would you spell that?
SHAWN.
Anything else?
No, ma'am, that'd be all.
Would you like a receipt today?
No, thank you.
All right, and cash or card?
Cash.
All right. $285 is your total.
Thank you, Miss Miriam.
You're welcome.
I hope I pronounced that right. I'm just gonna go put my stuff in my car real quick. I'll come back in and get my coffee. That was one of Eileen's daughters. They're all very nice. I'm not giving that. I only say that because it's true. They are very nice. The situations that happened at their church, First Christian, there were some of the people that were there. And of course, I can't remember everybody's name all the time. There's just too many people's names to remember. Anyway, I got some lunch meat and some bread so I can make sandwiches. That don't require no cooking. Doesn't require a stove or microwave. The mistake I made in the call earlier was in assuming it was Tillamook Hospital. The little tab thing at the top had the same little thing as the Tillamook Adventist Hospital, but I don't know. Some of that stuff that they make is kind of confusing as to whether it's the clinic's name or a person's name at the clinic, but I know that the clinic building they showed is, unless it's half clinic and half mental health, I don't know. I'll try.
Have a wonderful day.
Albert, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hopefully, well, hopefully there's a place I can go to that'll have internet, right? Kind of the hope. Find a place with internet, sit down in some peace and quiet and get this stuff done. Some places are just too noisy. There's one guy, he talks about how he can't think while other people are talking. That's not a thing where he's trying to be rude. It's a thing where while you're talking, he's listening. A lot of people seem to not pay attention to me, and upon further review and listening to the videos, people really don't listen to me. Oh shit, you know what I just realized? I forgot to put creamer and sugar in my coffee. They put creamer in it for me, but I didn't get the sugar. How bright is that? Anyway, mostly I'm just burning time now so that I don't go down to the Tell them that sporting goods parking lot too early because I don't want to get in trouble or get called in and get treated like I'm trying to destroy people's lives thereby existing. But I can't just keep taking the abuse. I'm disabled. I got a limited income, so it's not like I can just keep on running around from place to place, having to try to establish a social network and a safety network, and people just outright ignore my disabilities as if they don't exist because I'm intelligent. But then when it benefits them, they forget that I'm intelligent and play for the, oh, he's disabled.
Manager override at City, manager override at Starbucks, please.
Hello, could I get a stir?
Sure.
Perfect. I want to cover one aspect of y'all's stupidity: fear of persecution. When you're being persecuted, it's no longer just a fear, it is a reality. By the way, fear of persecution is a very real fear, and it is also a justified fear, depending on who you are. For Christians in America to fear persecution, they don't need to fear persecution. They're the persecutors. Nobody has done more to run people away from the Christian religion than the Christians themselves. Every time you give Jesus a black eye, every time you pray when you should get off your ass, evangelicals give you a very cheap and easy version of repenting. Oh, you're about to die and you're afraid of going to hell? Just say in Jesus' name and you're there. You'll go directly to heaven. This place sucks. The whole country sucks. All they got to do is refuse to do their job and say, oh, he didn't try. They're not working together with me. They're working against me. Now, of course, there's the pretty words, but then there's the reality of the situation and the red flags that they give off. And you guys don't pay any attention to that. You guys are red flagging like a motherfucker. First red flag is the words, I'm sorry. This is something that some people actually tell you to say. Yeah, when you're going through something traumatic, there's a list of things you're supposed to say to try to cover your own ass. So this is what you're supposed to do when you really fuck up. And they stick to it when they really fuck up. When a coworker really fucks up, they try to push that shit where you're apparently going to the police for help. But apparently they pretend like you're going to the police because you want the police to kill you. For a disabled person, it gets to the point where it's help me or kill me. And you get to choose. Do you care about them or not? What's people's excuses for not speaking up, for not coming forward? What's their excuses? Good question, right? A lot of people are pissed off that I'm still free. Those are called predators. You guys don't like verbal abuse? Well, I'm verbally abusive as all fuck. I don't mind being verbally abusive back if that's what's necessary, but it shouldn't be necessary.